I've been so alone ever since I left the tribe. That's just how it goes, guess I like the lonely vibe.
Yo, what is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I will share one of the best decks in my opinion right now in the game. I used it in competitive play as well, I used it in CCGS as well. And in my opinion, it's just a really solid overall deck. Like, I don't think this deck has many counters, even if your opponent has many spells, because it's a lock bait deck, like spell bait. Even if they have a lot of spells, you're still able to have a really solid defense, especially with the tornado. It's so good versus like miners, but also like tanks like a giant, a golem, etc. Tornado is really good, especially with the help of like the princess splash. But right now I'm 9-2 in the grand challenge. Last episode, the blind copy deck challenge, I stopped here at 9-2. So in today's episode I will try to get 12 wins for you guys live. So I would say let's just begin with the battle. I will try to explain a little bit more about lockbait, but it's just basically getting value out of your cards and trying to outcycle your opponent. So in this situation I will start with a Goblin Barrel to see if he has any good spells. For example, a lock is a really good counter to like a Goblin Barrel. Looks like he will tornado, but he actually misclicked it and it won't activate. So that's a misplace by him. This might be, no, it's not a mirror matchup. I was about to say maybe he's using lockbait as well with tornado, because it is quite popular right now, but I still think it's so good. So he goes with oh wow, he pre-poisoned. Unfortunately we placed our Goblin Gang into the poison, but he still spent quite a lot and we didn't took too much damage, and he should not have enough to defend this Goblin Barrel over here. As you guys can see, he doesn't have anything. He threw a lock but a little bit late, so that means he's quite low on elixir. I will definitely protect this princess by dropping an Ice Spirit. Hopefully that's enough. Ooh, wow, that's not enough. That's unfortunate. But he still spent quite a lot of elixir, and I think we're about equal right now, and we're leading with damage. So basically with this deck you want to outcycle your opponent's counter. So in this case he has a lock, he also has tornado, he also has graveyard poison, so this is quite a hard matchup. But I still think we should be able to outplay our opponent. Let's go with a knight, let's go with a Goblin Gang. And because he just played his lock and we know he has tornado, I placed the Goblin Barrel on the side. And he actually knows it, he threw his tornado, but tornado does not kill the goblins. And as you can see, one step Goblin got 3 hits in, and look at the damage over there guys. Unfortunately, okay, so he does have a tornado right now. So let's go with the lock. And let's go with a knight to block. And unfortunately this will deal a lot of damage. But I still think we should be able to keep the princess alive, because we drop our own princess. But it looks like the skeletons still spawn quick enough to actually hit it. But he dropped his Ice Wizard, and I think he has Lock in Cycle right now and no Tornado. So we actually tried to trick him by placing it behind. And let's see, he does see it, so really well played by him. And wow, this is such a hard matchup. Hopefully we don't lose the first game, because that would mean we're out of the Grand Challenge. But let's see, let's go with Goblin Gang. Let's try to pressure. He goes with a Knight. I'll go with my Knight. I will go with a Princess. Goblin Barrel again at the corner, knowing that he has Tornado in cycle, not a Lock in cycle. So there you go, he tries to Tornado it, but he does activate it. But look at the damage, one step Goblin. And let's see, we defend quite well. Let's see, maybe we should start rocket cycling, but I don't know, like it's quite like I would not say impossible to get damage, but it's quite hard to get damage. So I think I will start rocket cycling right now. Maybe it's my mistake, but I think this might win me the game. Let's see, so let's go with an Ice Spirit for the Ice Wizard. Let's go with a Knight to block over here. Let's go with Goblin Gang, another Princess behind. And all we need right now is a lock and a rocket to finish things off. Let's see, hopefully it doesn't deal too much damage. Looks like we got this game, guys. Of course, the Baby Dragon is there, but 2 seconds left. The rocket and the lock are going. So let's give him the good game. Let's give him the wall plate and the thumbs up. So as you guys saw in this matchup, he had and the tornado and the lock. And he also had the graveyard poison, which is quite hard for us to defend. But we still managed to get damage. We still managed to eventually rocket cycle. Why is the rocket in this deck? To avoid your opponent from pumping up. If he has a collector, you can constantly rocket it. But also this was a good example on how you could use your rocket by spell cycling them out. Let's say their tower is around 1k or 1100 damage. You could actually go with rocket cycle, because you know, like, your defense is solid. And this has a quick cycle as well, so it's not that you have to place a lot of like high cost troops to cycle back to the rocket. So it looks like he only had an Electro Wizard, but he didn't time it that he hit all the Goblins. So the Goblins actually got quite some damage over there. And he has Goblins, he has Electro Wizard, and he has Bats. That might be Hawk Rider. Mega Knight. It actually finished number 1 last season, so I'm not surprised if he would place his Hawk Rider right now. Yeah, there you go. There's his Hawk Rider. Let's go with Tornado actually over here, because he's still, or no, maybe it's a bad Tornado. Let's see. Yeah, really bad Tornado, because the one-step Goblin actually didn't die. And with the help of the Princess and the Step Goblin, the Hawk Rider actually got so low that it died to the towers. And it still got a hit on our tower, our left side tower. And we didn't activate it, so that was a really bad Tornado. But I think it's still fine, otherwise the Hawk Rider maybe would have gotten a few more hits in. But unfortunately we didn't activate the King. So again, he has bats, well played by him. We don't have Zap or something in this deck. So let's go with the Princess. And I think our really like the damage dealer has to be our Goblin Barrel, because I believe he doesn't have lock in this deck. So let's see. Let's have our lock ready for his Goblins. He keeps countering our Princess. Let's actually go with Goblin Gang and then lock ready, because of course I don't want to leak Elixir. He goes with an Hawk Rider in the back. There is his Goblins. Let's go with the lock. And let's go with a Tornado. Again, that one Goblin, but this time it actually died to the tower. So let's pull the Hawk Rider to the middle. And there you go, we activate the King Tower. Let's go with an Ice Spirit for his bats. They die, let's go with a Knight. And then we could go with a Goblin Barrel. I know we are really low on Elixir, but he still has to respond to the Knight. And then with the Goblin Barrel. So he goes in with Ice Golem. He will probably go with, wow, he's zapped. And the zap will not kill the Goblins. That might be tower over there. 96, yeah, that's tower. We'll still lock the Goblins and the Ice Golem. Even if they didn't take the tower, it was in lock range. Lock does 96 damage. But let's see, now it's just a matter... Oh, he actually has P.E.K.K.A. I was expecting a Mega Knight, but he actually has P.E.K.K.A. So let's go with a Goblin Barrel soon, just to pressure, just to make sure we don't leak. We keep the pressure, and he has Poison as well, that's interesting. He didn't use his Poison before. Let's go with a Rocket, maybe a little bit too late. No, actually the Knight is preventing the Electro Wizard from walking away, so that was nice. Let's go with a Goblin Gang over here. Let's pull all. Maybe I misclicked the Tornado. No, I didn't. So let's go with an Ice Spirit. Let's go with a Knight. I will lock this all as well, just to make sure we don't take... Oh, wow. The Hawk Rider actually comes through and gets 1 hit. Let's see. 3 hits. Wow, that's actually quite a lot. But I still think we got it, guys. Only 7 seconds left. We throw a defensive Goblin Barrel. And this should be a good game. Maybe an Ice Spirit and just a Knight to be sure. I just don't want to risk losing a tower. But let's give him the good game. Well played. And a thumbs up. So 11-2 right now, guys. If we win, we have the 12 wins. If we lose, of course, if we lost before, we were out. But right now, it's like win. You get like the ultimate... yeah, how you say that goal, I guess. Like 12 wins is your ultimate goal, the maximum. And 3 wins is also the maximum losses you can get. So right now we're at the moment that we have to win, especially to get the 12 wins and to make this episode end great. So let's see. Let's take a look one more time at the deck. I bet you guys know it, but I will just show you. So feel free to screenshot it and then copy it. But let's go right now, guys. 11-2, and let's see what we face. And if we're able to beat it. As I said, I don't think this deck has many counters, so I hope we are able to get it. But let's see. Let's give him the thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. And we start with Goblin Barrel. I think I'll just throw it again. In my opinion, it's a nice opening move. Like, of course, you reveal that you have the Goblin Barrel. But you could also see what your opponent has. Does he have a Tornado? In this case, again, someone misplaces it. So, again, we get 1 Step Goblin hit. And he doesn't activate the King Tower. I see a lot of people doing that. Let's go with a Knight in the back. He has a Tombstone, he has Tornado, and he has a Knight as well. I'm thinking, again, Graveyard. Maybe, again, the Splash Yard. It could be something else as well. Let's go with Goblin Gang. And he has Poison as well. And I think he might have a lock over here. Yeah, and he has an Ice Wizard. So for sure, Splash Yard. And he doesn't have Tornado and Cycle. So I will throw the Goblin Barrel behind it to see if we can trick him with the lock. And it doesn't look like it. Well played by him with the lock. And it actually killed it. So I think I will lock over here. I know that he has Graveyard, but we have Knight to block it. And we could use our Princess's splash damage as well. Again, he goes with a Tornado, Tombstone I mean. And we know that he has the Tornado with Cycle right now. Let's say we go with a Goblin Barrel. I will go with a Knight just to support it. He goes with his Knight. And right now he doesn't have his lock and Cycle. I think maybe he cycled back to it. I don't know how quick his Cycle is. But for sure he has Tornado. There you go. The Tornado will not kill the Goblins. And look at the damage we are doing right now, guys. Wow, that's so much damage. Let's again lock the Knight and the Skeletons. We have Goblin Gang for his Graveyard if he drops it. And so far this game is looking pretty good. We were able to outcycle his lock. I was able to keep track of the cycle. If your opponent places 1 card, he needs to place 4 more cards to have that 1 card in cycle again. I bet most of you guys know it, but I still mention it in most of my videos. Because let's say you're pretty new to the game, it could be a tip yeah, to really help you. So in this case, I threw it at the tower because I knew he had lock and cycle, but apparently he didn't have enough elixir. So let's go with Goblin Gang just to pressure. I will go with a princess, and he has a baby dragon there, so I will drop my knight to tank. I will go with an ice spirit. Maybe the knight was a little bit too late because the spear goblins actually died. But I will go with a goblin barrel. Let's see if he tornadoes. There you go, he tornadoes. And this time he won't activate the king. Wow, that's really interesting. He keeps misplacing it. Maybe he doesn't know how to do it. And he doesn't play his win condition. I'm like 100% sure his last card is a graveyard, but he doesn't play it. And it looks like he will be going for a graveyard push right now. Let's go with a goblin barrel, and I knew that he would poison because we actually have a goblin gang and he knows we have it, so I went with a goblin barrel instead. And right now I have two princes on the field, and I think it's time to rocket cycle. He drops the ice wizard into this lane, and for sure I will rocket cycle right now, guys. This tells me he will never be able to get that push done. I will go with a knight to block it over here, and let's see, I think I will just two more cards to have the rocket in cycle. I'll just throw the barrel to pressure, and he goes with a tombstone. He's not even trying to attack, and this should be good game. Of course he has the lock, but we're just cycling back to our rocket. So again, good game, well played, and a thumbs up. And there you guys have it, 12 wins with this deck, from 9-2 to 12 wins. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, a little bit short. Of course I will do the chest opening for you guys right now, so let's see. Also the crown chest, let's begin with the crown chest. So there you go, 12 wins. And let's begin with the crown chest, guys. So some gold, some gems, 8 barbarians, 26 royal giants, arrows, and 8 tombstones. So nothing too good, but I didn't expect much from a crown chest. But of course, people get legendaries from those chests. For example, the free chest, I got a legendary, I believe 2 days ago. The lumberjack from the free chest, so that's cool. And let's get into the 12 win chest opening right now, guys. So 22k gold, always nice. Some giants, heal spell, Valkyrie, Mega Minion. The Mega Minion is actually max, so we'll get some extra gold from that. The Dart Goblin, let's see, Tombstone, Rocket, a lot of rares, 2 guards, 2 giant skeletons, a lot of minions, and looks like we will not be getting a legendary, so let's see, Knight, and some more epics right now. So let's see, Cannon card. The Cannon card is not too high, so I guess it's okay, but I also don't think the Cannon card is too good, but who knows. So let's see. So this was the chest opening, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, Lockbait with Tornado, in my opinion, it's really strong. I don't think it has many counters, but let me know what you guys think. And if you guys used it already, or if you're going to use it right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, smack that like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye, guys.